Hi, this is Neeraj Kumar, and today I'm going to talk about the following points: defining team ground rules, negotiating the project agreements. So let's talk about the defining of the team ground rules first. Ground rules are defined as setting clear expectations regarding the code of conduct for team members. By committing to a clearly defined set of ground rules, the team sets expectations for performance, decreases the risk of confusion, and improves performance. The project manager seeks to create an environment where the teams can perform effectively and build trust. Key objectives here include facilitating effective team collaboration, promoting visibility of work and progress, and enabling the team to self-organize and self-manage as much as practicable. Negotiation describes a discussion that a team might have aimed at reaching agreement. All team members should develop good skills in negotiation among themselves and with other stakeholders as required. The goal of the team charter is to establish team norms or expected behaviors of the team. Many techniques can be useful for helping a team identify and prioritize options for how to address ground rules issues. A common technique is brainstorming, where a facilitator works with the team to identify a series of potential solutions to a given problem and then performs various types of analysis to assist the team in selecting the most appropriate alternatives. PMI Code of Ethics and Professional Conduct describes the ethical and professional behavior expectations of any individual working as a project management professional. There are many values that PMI expects a project manager to have while interacting with anyone related to a project. The following have been identified as important: responsibility, respect, fairness, and honesty. Now that the team has been assembled, you might need to facilitate negotiations to reach an agreement about the project objectives. Negotiations are discussions aimed at reaching an agreement. Here are the documents might include a statement of work or major deliverables, a schedule with milestones and dates, performance reporting expectations, pricing and payment terms, inspection, quality requirements, subcontracted approvals, certain terms and conditions, etc. Service level agreements are defined as a contract between a service provider, internal or external, and the end user that describes the level of service expected from the service provider. It governs a service that a project is delivered and define the expected level of performance. One of the important features in agile approaches is the maintenance and management of the product backlog. Product backlog is an ordered list of user-centric requirements that a team need. Project managers use a number of techniques to assist them in this work. As part of negotiating a project agreement, the project manager needs to identify relevant subject matter expertise that can be used during the project to help assess needs, identify potential solutions and approaches, and ensure understanding of the larger project context. Apart from these, we also need to talk about the resource calendars, the lessons learned registered, and the guidelines to participate in negotiations. Whereas the resource calendar identifies working days, shifts, and when specific resources are made available to the project. The lesson learned register is a project document used to record knowledge gained during a project so that it can be used in the current project and entered into the lessons learned repository. Having this register can improve the team's project performance and potentially that of other teams and other projects as well. The calendar will be used to determine which resources, people, equipment, material, etc. are available during a plan activity period and should be taken into account when estimating project activities. While negotiations of a contract are generally handled by the procurement manager, project managers and the project team members will often be engaged throughout the negotiation process. At various points, the project team may be able to suggest or identify deliverables and milestones, risk and issues, expert judgment about problem definition and solution approaches, practices for how the project will be operated, and then resource requirements. So this is done for the day. We will be talking about more topics in our upcoming classes, that how much empowering and training is required for team members and stakeholders, and what are the processes and tools can be used for that. Thank you so much.